Plank with another episode of He's Got a Knife. Today, I'm not cooking. No. Today is going to be a pretty quick and easy recipe that anybody could do. We're going to be making Gravlox. Gravlox is a cured salmon dish usually served for breakfast, but I guess you can have Gravlox whenever you want. Like I said, it's going to be short and sweet. This episode doesn't feature much cooking other than me toasting some bread. So, this is pretty entry-level stuff. Anybody should be able to do this. The only downside to it is that it takes some time to make it. So when we talk about taking time, it takes a week, to cure, which, I'm not going to leave the stream on for a week. I'm just going to do some camera magic and make things happen. But I promise you do this, your results will be great and you'll enjoy this meal. It's a nice substitution for bacon, egg, and cheese. Maybe it's a little bit healthier, I guess, kind of, since you are eating fish. On the other notes, I am 12 pounds away from breaking the 100-pound goal of losing weight. Still rocking it out at you. My clothes are fitting a lot, bigger. I feel like I'm swimming in my clothes these days. Having a hard time at the gym, my pants falling down, and even with the drawstring on my shorts and stuff like that. I got all this. I got no more booty meat, man. And then when I sit down in places, like, my butt hurts because my butt's getting bony. Anyway, let's get this episode started. We are going to be making, again, Gravlox. All right, let's move the chair and get going. We're going to put it over there today. Bring the camera down. There we go. I have my gloves set and ready to go. Although I've run out of my regular gloves, I'm hoping these new gloves fit. I didn't buy them. My wife bought them. So, yeah, they're on there. Makes my fingers look all chunky bunky. That pinky right there doesn't want to go in. There we go. This is the new glove. This is the old glove. This is the new glove. So yeah, these are a lot tighter than these. Anyway, first things first, you're going to need for this dish is a nice piece of salmon. I have cut a large chunk of salmon down. This is part of my weekly ritual when I go shopping. Me and my wife both did the weight loss surgery. And so we buy stuff in large portions and I break everything down. So, I've had this huge chunk of salmon and I just broke it down into individual pieces. Let's see here. We're going to get this guy rinsed off here. There we go. Now, the recipe calls for salmon. I was talking to a chef friend of mine about whether trout would work in this instance. And I think it would, especially because trout has a milder flavor. This might actually do trout justice, Try to get as fresh as you can, obviously. Let's wipe this all down. Get it as dry as we can. Ooh. All right. So here we are. Nice piece of salmon. People that pronounce salmon as salmon have a special place in hell, in my opinion. But that's just me. You know, it's strong opinion, but I'm pretty strong in that opinion. All right, so curing, super simple. Really, all you need is salt and sugar. But salt and sugar is pretty bland, pretty simple. I mean, if you wanted to just do a base curing of salmon that takes 3 minutes, Chef John from Food Wishes has a super easy curing. All it is salt and sugar and water, and you leave it in there for 3 minutes and you pull it out and it's cured. All right, in this instance, I want flavor and I want fragrance to be in this curing. So what I've done here is I've got some salt in my spice mixture here. I've got some salt, sugar, pepper. I put Aleppo pepper in this. I also have a little bit of turmeric, some smoked paprika, and some bay leaves. All right, and then I put that all inside my spice mill, ground it up. Any spice mill makers out there, or maybe I just bought a cheap spice mill, but any spice mill makers out there, you guys need to make the blade removable. All right, cleaning those things is annoying. All right, so we're just going to take a bit of this spice mixture. Yeah, like I said, this is going to be easy. This is going to be a super easy recipe. And we're just going to sprinkle this onto our salmon. You want to really coat it so that the flavor penetrates all the way through the salmon. Give it a little pat down because this salmon's been naughty. Give it a little pat down. Make sure we get all the little corners, any place that is got the moisture, you know. Make sure you get the fronts. If you wanted this a little bit spicier, might I suggest drying out some jalapenos? Yeah, or your favorite pepper. Maybe you like serranos, or maybe you're a ghost pepper or habanero person. Yeah, dry them out and then put them in your spice mill and make yourself your own pepper spice. You're going to choke on it, but it'll be well worth it. Don't breathe it in. That's what I mean by choke on it. All right. So we got our salmon nice and coated, yeah? Now what? Dumb, easy, super stuff here. It's super easy stuff here. We're just going to wrap it. Let me wipe things down a little bit. We are just going to wrap this and put it in the fridge. Now, what's going to happen, just like any brining method, is the salt is going to pull out liquid from the salmon. So we're going to poke some holes in it. I'm using some press and seal, but regular plastic wrap works. And this is kind of overkill on the press and seal, I guess, for this size of salmon, but we're going to do it anyway. Bam. Look at how colorful that is. It's nice and red. We're just going to wrap this up nice and tight. Yeah. Like a little burrito. And this press and seal stuff does not like to come apart. Really, I should do that the other way. I'll tell you why I did it this way and folded it on the top versus folding it on the bottom. Because we need to make some holes in this so that so that the moisture that's being drawn off the fish can drain out. So I'm going to grab my paring knife here and just poke some holes in it. Don't go too deep. I mean, like, you don't want to go stabbing the fish and everything, but just enough to get that any moisture that builds up in there can come out. Like I said, the salt's going to pull that moisture out. So then the next thing you're going to do, I'm going to put this on a tray in the fridge. You're going to put it on a tray in the fridge. That way, make sure there's some space underneath it so that the moisture can drip out, and leave it in the fridge for a week. I mean, you could leave it in the fridge for a couple of days, but you really want that flavor to penetrate. I would say 3 or 4 days. Okay. I think I actually left this in for 5 days. So, only other thing aside from a pan underneath this to catch any drippings, because you don't want that through your refrigerator, is put a weight on top of it. Yeah. So it'll help again with getting that moisture out of the salmon. So we're going to do a little bit of magic here. Let me rinse my cutting board off and clean it off. It had raw fish on it, and I don't want Chef Dan to get mad at me. Go. We're going to get a good rinse, get some soap on there, make sure we get all the dirt off, all the fish sanitized. Also, this is a perfect reminder to make sure that you're taking care of your cutting board. When it dries off, put some mineral oil on it. Increase the life of your cutting board. Treat it like you would treat better than you treat your knives. Because I know you guys treat your knives poorly. All right. There we have it. Let's get it dried off. Beep. All right, get my press and seal, put that up. So, television magic. There's our Gravlox. Let me get some gloves back on. Now we need to build the dish. Yeah? I mean, I guess you could slice off pieces of the Gravlox and just eat it as is. For any of you keto people out there, you know, it'd be a nice little snack, I guess. It smells great, I can tell you that. Truly, I mean, you could also take it a step further and smoke this, and it'll penetrate that fish and just smell and taste wonderful. I live in an apartment, so I'm not allowed to have a smoker. And really, it shouldn't take long to smoke. I guess I could buy one of those portable smokers. I saw this technique, this lady, Asian lady on YouTube. You guys might have seen her. I think her name is Li Chi. I'm not sure if that's her name or not. She's this Chinese lady, very popular on YouTube. Yeah, where she like works a farm and cooks a boatload of dishes in HD and whatnot. Anyway, if you've never seen her, check her out. She's pretty awesome. She showed a technique in terms of smoking where she lit a charcoal on fire. Yeah, a charcoal briquette. And she was making soup. And she just threw the briquette inside of the soup, which is pretty wild. Like, I was thinking to myself, like, why the hell did she just do that? But I guess it would be a really great way to get that smoked flavor into your food really quick and efficient. I mean, really quickly. Imagine she only left it in there for like a couple seconds, boiled it out, and pulled it out. But well. So let's build our dish, the Gravlox. Off to the side here, I have a pan heated on the stove to make some toast. I went to one of my local bakers, and I got some of this top-notch sourdough bread. I went to the neighboring town called Prior Lake in Minnesota here, and they have this bakery called Edelweiss Bakery, and they make really good stuff. I've been a fan of them since I got here. But they sell really good loaves of bread. We're going to make some toast. We'll make 2 pieces. How's that sound? You can even go so far as to get some nice rosemary bread. That would be super awesome with this. This bread smells so good. Save these butts, make yourself some bread pudding. All right. So let's we got this bread here. Gonna set that aside for just a second. We got to prepare our toppings for this. I'm cheating, and I'm using a mandolin for my onions. Make them look showroom ready. Yeah. And I don't want to dirty up another knife, so I'm just going to use my bread knife for this. Oh, that's a really interesting pattern out of this onion. Okay. Let's see if I can lift this up here. Show you what I'm doing. Just slicing some onion. Just a little bit for this dish. Yeah, one more stroke will go through. That way I got some nice, thin, uniform slices. You're also going to need some capers. Most stores carry this stuff in your pickles. I mean, usually in your like Italian section or something like that, you know. All right, so we're going to toast this bread. Grab a knife here. Another knife, you know, because why not, right? We're just going to butter our bread. Speaking of buttering bread, not that it's relevant for this episode, but grilled cheese sandwiches, yeah. Now, I've heard buttering bread with butter and then buttering bread with mayonnaise. Which one do you think tastes better? Have you tried it at all? I have tried it, and it does yield a decent product. It looks good. It browns well. I mean, ultimately, it's just eggs and oil. So I'm just going to put these this bread on the stove and let that toast up. And you're going to need some cream cheese. And we're almost done with this dish. Like I said, this is super short and sweet, but really good product, you know. I don't want to say it's healthy, but you know, healthier. Got a little bit of a dill pickle. Remember that guy on Rugrats? And we have some cream cheese. Please learn to open the cream cheese properly. The cream cheese can go back in the fridge if you open this properly. Just don't go all ham sandwich with a knife cutting this. As you can see, it says open on both sides. Yeah, you can just do this number and open the cream cheese. Don't go carving into it like a psychopath. Look at that! Cream cheese! Okay. Next part. The Gravlox. You want your sharp knife. Now, in New York, where Gravlox is super popular, there are people that really train in how to slice Gravlox. You want to make this like super thin, like paper thin. All right. I guess if you're really into like a big ass hunk of fish in your mouth, go for it. But in this instance, we're gonna slice super thin. I'm gonna take this off the plate. Get those spices in there. I mean, I'm cutting pretty thin. I can see the skin on the bottom. Where I haven't cut to. Just to show you. I don't know if you can see that clearly, but my finger is, you can see it through the other side. Go. Get off there, Dill. You know, this might even be good for a charcuterie. If you can keep the charcuterie cold enough, that is. All right, one more. Yeah. Set that aside. You check out my toast here. See if she's done. Oh no, she's not done. Toast. She's not done yet. I'll crank it up a little bit. I'm gonna clean off my knife. Clean off my equipment. Always keep a clean kitchen. It gets no germs. Let's see here. We're almost done here. Guess I could have timed the toasting a little bit better. Let's get us a nice plate. Was that presentation? I hope everybody's having a great weekend. Or it's weekend for me. I don't know about for you guys, but for me, it's weekend. I hope you're having a great one. I went to the gym today, got on the elliptical, did some workout, got in there. Let's see. I usually, for anybody that's interested, I know this is not the best gym in the world, but I'm a Planet Fitness guy. I hear all you Gold's Gym people losing your minds right now, but it's cheap and it's entry level, so I'm not ready for Gold's Gym yet. But go in there, I do an elliptical for an hour, and then I do my rounds on the machines. Nothing too crazy. Again, I'm entry level. I'm not trying to, break my neck yet. Picking weights up and putting them down. I need a spoon. I have a smaller spoon. Yes, I have a smaller spoon. Let's check our toast. It's getting there. I guess I could have used a toaster, but I keep forgetting I have one. And I really don't use bread that much. I have a toaster out of convenience for when people come over and I need toast. Like I had my in-laws over and I was making breakfast for them and I needed some toast, but I didn't have a toaster at the time. So I was like, I got to cook all this toast on the stove. But that's only because we don't really eat toast like that. Let me turn them. Maybe. Hey guys, if you hadn't known, I do this show on Twitch live, twitch.tv/PlankGJE. I also do this show recorded, uploaded onto YouTube at Borderless Gaming GSA. All right, my friends, Falchion and Geek, they do a show over there, and they were so nice to allow me to host my stuff under their name. So I appreciate them and thank them a lot. All right, if you guys get a chance, again, twitch.tv/PlankGJE, give me a subscribe, give me a like, all that jazz. Then go over to YouTube, give me a like and a subscribe, and show me so much love that I need desperately. It feeds my ego. What else? Also check out my friend's show called Borderless Gaming at the Borderless Gaming GSA YouTube channel. They do a talk show about gaming from all sides of the gaming world, from consoles to PCs to mobile. Yeah. Falchion and Geekmaster. Give them a like and a subscribe. As Falchion would say, smash, smash, smash that button. Let's see. Toast is almost ready. Can you guys see if my face is getting slimmer? I don't know. I don't look at myself like that in the mirror a lot, and it weirds me out that I'm losing this much weight. But somebody said that I looked slimmer. I'm not sure, though. We'll find out. I still got those cheeks. Let's see here. Do we have toast? Oh, we got some browning. We got some browning. Uh-oh. Are y'all ready for the show? I'm just going to brown one side because I don't like toast this like, especially with fresh bread. You don't want it to be so crunchy that it's like hurting your mouth. Ooh. Look at that. It's so beautiful. So succulent, buttery. Oh yeah, there we are. And just so you know, I'm just reaching my hand in this pan, grabbing this hot piece of bread like, you know, I got no sense in my head. All right. Let's start with a smaller piece. You know, I'm supposed to be showing smaller portions. So here we are. Got my bread that's toasted. I got some cream cheese. Yeah? You just want to smear that on. Now, you don't have to do bread traditionally. It's put on a bagel. So put it on a everything bagel or what have you. You know what? Now that I think about it, that might add an extra element to this. Hold on. Because traditionally, I'm doing kind of a traditional setup with this Gravlox. But I got a little something in here. Might kick this up to next level. I got some everything bagel seasoning. I didn't even think about this. This is kind of a wild card. We're going to sprinkle some of that on this cream cheese. Here comes a new challenger. Yeah? Then we're going to take this Gravlox. Just going to add that to the mix. How beautiful that is. Nice and pink, flavorful. It said anybody can do this. This is super easy, but it'll make you look like a freaking pro. Yeah? All right. Got some salmon on there. Salmon with the L not pronounced. Next, you want some onion. Some of these nice thinly sliced onions. You want to go up an extra. You can always use like pickled red onions or something milder. Go with a shallot. You know, you are your own creator of this Gravlox. Yeah. Got some capers. Ooh, capers. And then a little bit of dill. Look at this beautiful little dish. This beautiful loaded piece of toast. That is just gorgeous. Yeah. Let's do a slicey slice with that money shot. Those capers back on there. Oh, you know what? I'm going to make another piece. Since I have another piece of bread here, make another piece because I think I want to take a gram shot with this. Yeah, it's for my fish, so I don't have to clean my cutting board. Ha ha! But I mean, technically, I'm still putting raw fish on the cutting board. So, Chef Dan's, how do I get out of this conundrum? This next piece is going to be for Falchions' eyes only. You know, because that guy, he likes his peppers. He likes his spice. Yeah. So I think he might like this. Let's get this Gravlox off of there. Keep on slicing. Let's see. You guys can hear that in the background. That's my dog digging into the carpet because he has to find a perfectly comfortable spot to lay in. Yeah, he's breathing heavy. Zeus, chillax, bro. You're weirding the people out. Ooh, didn't do very good on that cut. That might be enough. This is a bigger piece, though, of bread. All right, let's try this out. I had an idea, and I'm going to go with this idea. We got ourselves a couple of peppers over here. Ooh. Serrano is dead, but I do got this lovely red bell pepper I need to use up before it dies. Clean my knife off. There we go. Just slicing off a piece of this here red pepper. Again, with these uniform slices. You don't have to do this part, but I think it gives a good mouthfeel using the thin slices versus a big old chunk. And now a little bit of jalapeno. Let's get our toast, our knife. Get some of this cream cheese. Again, we're going to bring in the everything bagel spice. That salmon on there. Nice and pretty like. Some of these here red onions. Red peppers. Get a little bit of sweetness. See, this teaches you can jazz this up. You don't have to make it like me every time. You know? Be courageous in your kitchen. It's your kitchen. Do what you like. Try something new. Don't be scared. It's only food. And this is only chemistry class. For all you kids watching this and wondering when you're ever going to use chemistry. Well, cooking is chemistry. A lot of it is chemistry. All right. Now, these jalapenos just for Ray. Because I know this dude. Loves his spice. Look at that. It's freaking gorgeous. I'm going to top that off with a little bit of pepper. Boy. Oh my God. Slice this up. Put it on the plate. I'm getting my board ready for the Instagram pic. Give me just a second to wipe down my board. All right. The kitchen is your friend. I promise, people. And there we have it. Freaking Gravlox, man. So I put some garnish up here. Let's see what I got. Do I have any lemon? Nope, no lemon. And no parsley to speak of either. Well, that'll be it. Let's see if we can get a close-up of that. Wow. Just beautiful. Yeah? You bring this to the table with a mimosa, you are going to be the man of the day. All right, let's take a picture for the gram. Get up close. Get a little closer with Arid Extra Dry. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Gravlox. Super easy. Very playful. Very jazzy in terms of the kitchen. You can just go crazy with it. Doesn't take much time, really, relatively speaking, except for the curing process. That's if you want to go with my curing process. Again, you can go to Chef John or Food Wishes, and he has a nice 3-minute brining technique that works just as well. This technique just adds a bit more oomph to the salmon. So again, thanks for watching. Give me a like and subscribe. Give me a comment down below. Tell me what you think. All right. Very lovely stuff. Very lovely stuff. And as my man Falchion would say, you know me, I'm Ghost. Later, kids. Have a good day. I don't see inside my mouth. That's kind of weird. I shaved today. Feeling pretty smooth. Later.